What's up guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire video. In this video I am going to be comparing my predictions to each Mega Evolution and Primal Devolution, Primal Forms base stats to the actual ones that have been ripped from the demo, so we can see how closely I guessed, and obviously I'm going to be talking about how each base stat, like what I think of each base stat, is it going to be good, etc, etc, as compared to, obviously I looked at my prediction one, but then obviously if it's a decent amount different to my prediction, then I can talk about how it's going to affect how it's used in battle and just stuff like that generally. So I'm just going to go through, look at my predictions, and then compare it to the actual base stats, and then sort of, yeah, just do that. So, first up, one of the first Megas revealed for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was, of course, Mega Sceptile. So, I actually made two sets of stat predictions for Mega Sceptile, a special set and then a physical or mixed set, because I could see it going, but two different ways at the same time. The only change between this was, you can see the main rise's attack goes up by 15 to 100, defense goes up by 15 to 80, special attack goes up by 25 to 130, special defense goes up by 15 to 100, and then speed goes up by 30 as well. I think that comes up to some of these are going to be wrong, guys, because I did do some maths errors at sometimes. 30 plus 15, which is going to be 45, plus 25, so that's going to be 50, 70. No, 15, so that is 100 there. That's my special one. The only change between the special one and the mixed or physical mix one is that the attack, instead of going to 100, gets a bigger boost up to 20, and the special attack goes only up to 110, only getting a boost to 5. So, if we now compare this to the actual stats, they did indeed go the special way. Attack rises from 85 to 110, which is or sort of in between my two predictions there. Defense goes up to 75, which is just slightly under what I predicted as 80, so they are not putting out quite as much. I expected a bigger rise, but it's fair enough. And then special attack goes up to 145. In my special set, I predicted a rise to 130, so it's even higher than I expected, because the thing they haven't done is they haven't actually put the special defense up at all. They've kept it at 85, whereas I predicted it was going to rise slightly. And the special, or the special, speed goes up to 145, which is just under what I predicted at 150 as well. So very similar to what I predicted, a decent rise in special attack and speed, which is what we knew, I think, already at the time. But obviously special defense didn't rise at all, which is what I thought might rise, but they obviously didn't want to put it up at all. They obviously did not want to put it up at all. But that's Sceptile there. This makes Mega Sceptile one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, actually. I think the 4th or 5th fastest, I'm not quite sure. But that makes that thing very powerful indeed. And obviously, decent special attack, decent speed. That thing is going to be powerful, especially with Lightning Rod, if it gets a special attack rise, etc. Defenses aren't brilliant, however, which is the thing that needs to be watched out for when using Mega Sceptile. And obviously, the physical attack isn't brilliant, so I doubt we're going to see any physical Mega Sceptiles at all. We could see one or two, but I doubt we'll see many. Okay, so now if we look at Mega Swampert next, obviously revealed alongside Mega Sceptile, it makes sense to look at it next, right? I predicted for Mega Swampert a 30 rise in attack to 140, and a 30 rise in defense to 120, a 5 rise in special attack up to 90, and a 30 rise in special defense, keeping it equal to physical defense. And then up to 122, and then 5 in speed to get up to 65. This gives it obviously a boost of 100 overall, which I think is right. 30, 35, 35, yep, that works. Has 100 boost. Okay, so the actual stats for Mega Swampert, as we can see here, its attack goes up to 150 instead, so it gets an extra 10 in there, so from what I predicted. Its defense only goes up to 110, so not quite as high as I predicted there. Special attack goes up to 95, so that's slightly high again, 5 more than I predicted there. Special defense does stay equal to defense, which is sort of what I was thinking going along, but it only goes up to 110, obviously similar to physical defense there. And then speed gets a bit more of a boost up to 70, giving this an overall boost of 100, obviously 40 in attack, 20 in defense, that's up to 60, 20 in special defense up to 80, and then 10 and 10 in special attack and speed, respectively. So you can see it has a very high attack stat. Its speed stat is slightly higher than I predicted, which is quite good. I didn't expect it to be that fast because of its huge arms. But fair enough there, fair enough. Its defense and special defense are reasonably high too, so it's actually going to be reasonably defensive as well as physically attacking, so that's going to make it very useful, I think. Obviously though, it's still going to be very, very weak to those 4 times effective grass type moves, so I'd stay out of that. Try and stay out of that area if you can. Anyway, let's move on to the next Pokemon, which is going to be Mega Sableye being the next Mega Evolution revealed. Now, I actually made two prediction stats for Mega Sableye because at the time I was toying with the idea of there being a Sapphire Mega Sableye too, because Mega Sableye has got a red ruby, so maybe if it has a blue Sapphire sort of thing at the same time, having one for each version particularly, but it didn't end up being that way unfortunately, or at least we don't know quite yet. But I did make two stats prediction sets. The first one, I predicted attack rising to 100, defense rising to 105, special attack going up to 80, so that's a boost of 25 in attack, 30 in defense, 15 in special attack, and then I put a boost of 40 in special defense actually, so that's pretty high, and then 10 in speed, so that's going to be 25, I think I've very over predicted this a lot, 25, 30 there, so I guess that's 55, 60, 70, a boost of 40 there, so that's 110 already, 130 I put in this. There was a very bad mathematical mistake there. I have no idea why, but I did overpredict that a lot. If I was to take some points out, I'd probably take them out of attack to be honest, because obviously it's going to be defensive, so take those, I think it's 20, yeah, or no, take those 30 points out of attack, or just put attack rate to 75. So then we got a boost of 30, a boost of 15, so that's going up to 45, boost of 40 there, 95, and then yeah, why did I rise the speed in Mega Sableye? I have no idea why I rose the speed in Mega Sableye. It makes no sense because it's got a huge duel. Of course, it's going to be slower. Anyway, the Sapphire Sableye I then looked at. I changed its attack to rise to 120 instead, so give it an even bigger boost, because I was looking at an offensive Mega Sableye here, so a 25 boost plus a 20, that's up to 45, a 5 boost in defense, that's up to 50, 5 in special attacks, that's up to 55, 5 in special defense, 60, and then 40 in speed, get to 100, so that one is right there. I managed to do it correctly that time, but that was for an offensive Mega Sableye, you see. Whereas the first one I was looking for defensive. I don't know why I rose the speed on the first one, I have no idea guys, don't ask me why. But if we look at the actual Mega Sableye stats, we can see its attack rises by 10 to 85, its defense goes up by a good 50 to 125, its special attack gets a rise of 20 to 85 as well, and then the special defense goes and rises by 50 there, but the speed then goes down by 30, so you have plus 10 in attack, plus 20 in special attack to plus 30, plus 50 in defense, that's plus 80, another plus that, yeah, 50 in special defense, that goes to plus 130, but then minus 30 from the speed to give you 100. So I didn't know really why I didn't put the speed down, because it's obvious the speed was going to go down in that huge duel. Maybe I had some reasoning back then, but I really don't know. But as you can see, it's got very low speed, which is a given because of this huge duel, but it has very high defenses, which is going to be quite good because obviously, you know, it's going to make it a very defensive Pokemon, as we knew, to be honest. Its attack and special attack rise as well, so it's going to be either a physical or a special attacker, probably special to be honest. I think it's got a better special moveset, so it'll probably have a Calm Nature, something like that, to boost its special defense and lower its physical attack, something along those lines. Or maybe just lower its speed, to be honest, because who needs speed on Mega Sableye? It's that slow enough already, so. But that's Mega Sableye. Let's move on to the next Pokemon. Pokemon number 4, which is going to be, if I can manage to open it, I believe this Pokemon was Mega Diancie. Of course it's Mega Diancie. So, Mega Diancie, my predictions for Mega Diancie were that its attack would get a boost of 10 to 110. I think I made this prediction video at the point when we didn't even know what Diancie's type was or what its stats were going to be, so I was going completely just off the design here, so a lot of this is wrong. Its attack I put a boost of 10 into 110, defense I put up by 10 to 160, a special attack I gave a boost of 42 because I thought it was going to be mainly special attacking, so that went up to 140. Special defense got a boost of 10 too, and speed got a boost of 30, so that's 10, 10, 20, up to 40, 60, another 10, 70, and then 89 to 100 on the speed to 100, so that's a base stat boost of 100. Then after this video came out, we found out that actually Diancie gets a big boost in its attack and special attack and speed, but a drop in its defenses. So its defenses don't go up at all, because here I predicted defenses went up because I didn't see them going down. I don't know if they wanted them to go down, because that's what I was going off there, but they actually do go down. So we can see here, in the actual stat change, the attack rises from 100 to 160, that's a very powerful attack there. Defense goes down from 150 to 110, special attack goes from 100 to 160 as well, so again getting very powerful there. Special defense again drops down to 110, and speed gets a boost of 60 to 110 as well. So you can see it's got a boost of 60, a boost of 60, a boost of 60, and then 2 drops of 40, so 66, 60 is 180, minus 2 40s is going to be 100, so that's a base stat total, base stat boost of 100, and you can see that it's got very powerful attack and special attack, its defenses are still pretty darn good, and its speed is pretty good as well. So the Mega Diancie is going to be a threat. It is going to be a threat, guys. That very powerful attack and special attack, and obviously the reasonably good defense, special defense, and speed too. It is going to be one hell of a threat, especially since when it's an normal Diancie, you have to assume it's defensive, but then obviously if it's going to Mega Evolve, it's going to be offensive, so you have to change your playstyle depending on whether it's actually a normal Diancie or a Mega Diancie. So I can see, unless it goes to Ubers, I can see it having a very nice usage in OU, to be honest, but that'll be more to see when the actual games come out, I guess. Then the next Mega Evolution to be rolled after this was Mega Metagross. Now for some reason I didn't do a Mega prediction or analysis of Mega Metagross. I don't know why, or at least I couldn't find it. So I don't know if I ever predicted the stats of Mega Metagross, so I'm just going to be showing you the actual stats of Mega Metagross. You can see its attack rises by 10 to 145, its defense rises by 20 to 150, its special attack gets a boost of 10 to 105, its special defense gets a boost of 20 to 110, and then its speed gets a boost of 40 actually to 110 as well, giving it base stat total of 100 overall, I think so, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50, 60, yep, that's 100 boost state, that's 100 base stat boost, I can't say that. Anyway, so you can see it's got very it's got a very high attack stat, a very high defense stat as well, a reasonably good special attack, special defense, and speed stat too, and it's gotten a lot faster than it was when it was in normal Metagross. So, whereas normal Metagross is quite slow, to be honest, Mega Metagross is going to be quite quick. So again, it's sort of like the Diancie we looked at just then, you're going to have to change your playstyle depending on whether or not it's going to be Mega or not, so again, you have to sort of predict that. So I can see Mega Metagross being OU, to be honest. I'm not a brilliant predictor on tiers or whatever. Half of the time, it depends on how much is used, so we have to see that when the games actually come out. I know Showdowns are already doing some little tests with these Megas to see how used they are, so I'm assuming some of them will be put in different tiers as soon as we get there, but who knows, guys. But I think that's where I'm going to end up today's video, to be honest, guys, because I've only covered 4 out of 18, or 5 out of 18, guys. So if I cover all of them, this video is going to be a very long video, and I doubt you guys want to sit through that. So I guess I will finish up this video here. In the next episode, we'll carry on looking at the comparisons to my predictions and the actual base stat totals, and then obviously analyze those too. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button down below, and if you haven't already, guys, check out my Pokemon Omega Ruby Egglocke, as well as my shirts that are on sale right now, and pick one of those up if you can. But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, today's video, today's whatever. If you did, hit the like button. I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends.